Let's do a deck tag under 3 minutes. Please hear me out on this one. I think this commander could be a lot of fun if built correctly. We have Living Brain from the Spider-Man set. I know he's colorless. What can you do with him? But guys, hear me out. I built a bracket 2, little on the pricey side, a little bit more than my budget. So if you're looking for a budget build, this might not be it. But I kept it under 200, which is still kind of expensive, but still it's there. Proxy, please proxy. Do not spend a lot of money on the deck. You don't need to. Anyway, so I want to tell you my game plan for this one. So Living Brain, I think, is not the best card in the world, but if built correctly, it can be really fucking fun. The game plan with him is a lot of copying and triggering his ability multiple times. So I put a crap ton Lithoform, Stronic Resonator, Roaming Throne, that's why it's so expensive. You know, cards like that to really double his triggers. Helm of the Host even. And another fun interaction is Sundial the Infinite. So when you're turning your artifacts into creatures, you can also end the turn and make it so that those artifacts stay creatures. I put a few other cool cards in there to really spice it up. Put a lot of card draw. I put a few artifacts in there that you tap the card draw so that you can actually turn them into creatures and untap them and then tap them again. Once the board starts getting kind of crazy and you have a lot going on, he can be really fun when you're having multiple triggers going off. You know, Echoes of Eternity is phenomenal in this deck. It is like the golden pig of the deck because that's just going to double everything you do and everything you cast. So now he doubles at least once. And then, you know, you pair that with Roaming Throne. You know, you have 2 Roaming Thrones when you cast it after Echoes is already out. It becomes such a fucking, like, shit fest of fucking colorless cards. But for a bracket 2 deck, this is really good. And here's a screenshot of me Mox Fielding and, like, kind of playing it. This is just a turn 5, obviously, with no interaction, so it's hard to tell. But this is the board state, and honestly, this is just, like, kind of crazy for turn 5. Like, this is end of turn 5. Like, we're talking second main after attacks and everything. So it could be a lot of fun, guys. I'm telling you, like, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is what I like to do. Build decks that just require a little bit of more thinking involved to get it to work, because normally I look at this guy and I'm like, dude, I'm not running him. And I guarantee a lot of people who are out there are like, dude, I'm not running him either. Honestly, I haven't even checked how low he is in the deck making list for EDH rec. The really cool interaction is Aeon Engine. This card, I guarantee nobody fucking uses. But when paired in a deck like this, where it comes into play tapped, and then your commander allows you to untap him, and on top of that, if we're copying and doubling the triggers, there's no restriction on this card, by the way. You can tap this on somebody else's turn and reverse the play order. The Silencer from Edges of Eternity makes appearance because that is a good win con for colorless now. Any sort of artifact deck is going to need this. It's phenomenal and it works great. Cyberman Squadron from Doctor Who. Great card. Works so good in this deck because if you actually do turn your artifact into a creature and swing out with it, which we have a few artifacts in there that'll benefit from it, now they get Myriad and you get multiples of those artifacts. So that's awesome. I think it's great, and you can eventually just win by beating people down with this deck. I think people would be very surprised to see it at the table, and this is exactly like what I like to build. So, you know, if you guys are interested, please follow me for more. I want to keep building these goddamn weird-ass decks that get people thinking, and, you know, go on Mox Field, give it a play test, you know, try it out yourself. You know, it's fucking all free. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can try it before you buy it kind of thing. So, you know, try it out Mox Field, whip it out in a spell table game, you know, go to town, go crazy, guys. But let me know what y'all think on this one. Later.